Well, guys, this is it. We are here at Joltis, and Joltis is bound to be a great race. Jeff James, Kyle Thomas have not had the spotlight much this season. They will have the front row. Not many guys are left fighting for this championship. Jacob Hart, Kyle Collins, Luke Martin, Ryan Acosta, James Shelley, and Malik Nevins are the final guys still standing, battling for this title. And there has been some talk that Joltis might have the season finale for next season, but DC might come back as the season finale like it always does. Jacob Hart starts third, the point leader. It's going to be really, really big for this race. It's going to be tossed up in the air. Who's going to win this race? Kyle Thomas has the pole. He's going to lead us down. Green flag is out. As we rush through, I think this is turn 2, maybe turn 3. I think this might be turn 3 here. Yes, it is. Zachary Chambers, who got eliminated as for the Rookie of the Season, because the Rookie of the Season honors did get won over by the number 11 team of Malik Nevins. Nevins had a good run there. He's in the tail end of the field here now. But he is the Season 17 Rookie of the Season driver. And he tags along in the rear of the field as here we are, Chambers. He wants to go out with a win here at the finish line. Is it going to be Thomas? Oh my goodness, at the finish line it was close. But at the finish line, give it to Kyle Thomas, the pole sitter, by barely, and literally by just barely at the finish line. Wow. If that would have been the finish, that would have been really close. That would have been really close. But let's go ahead. There's Jacob Hart right there in the middle. You do not want to get caught up in a wreck here. It is really dangerous here today to try and survive this race, to be fighting for the championship. Guys like Jacob Hart, Kyle Collins, and Luke Martin are within a race of the point leader of Jacob Hart. Jacob Hart has a chance to go back to back and win back-to-back championships, winning the Season 16 and Season 17 championship. But Sean Harple, who got eliminated from the Rookie of the Season honors 2 races ago, he's not had a very good season. He would love to be able to win here today. Anybody has a chance to win here, because look at this. We got Ryan Acosta, who's one of the guys fighting for the championship this season. First time in 17 seasons we've seen Acosta fight for a title, and well, he's up here. He also lost the championship to Richard Johnson at a super speedway type race just like this one. He does not want to have that happen to him again. Davidson at the finish line, going to lose it to the topside driver of Harpo there. But right here, this is Sean Perkins right here. The battle to be inside the top 10 in the points is really, really huge right now, as the fight to be inside the top 10 in points after this season, to be featured on stage, is really huge. We have Noah Hart, who is right now 7th in the point standings, all the way down to Sean Perkins, who is 11th in point standings right now. They are all separated by just 18 points. That is 4 drivers right there separated by 18 points, which can really easily be made up. Them 20 points is really huge. Perkins needs to try and win this race, get a good finish here, to try and get back inside the top 10 of the points, be featured on stage. But this racing right here is really big here. Another guy that is fighting for the title, the Daytona 500 winner of this season. The 500 winner usually is a contender for the championship later down the road. We've seen it in seasons past where the Daytona 500 winner is usually a sign of the driver that will contend for the championship, but usually the 500 winner does not win the championship. It's usually a 50-50. You had people like Brandon Bain go on to win the Daytona 500 and the championship, and yeah, it's happened before. So James Shelley trying to follow in the footsteps, but does not need to wreck here. Richard Johnson, I think he's right now 8th in the point standings, and he needs to have a good race here to finish inside the top 10 in the points. That's what most of them guys are focused in on. Perkins, Davidson. Davidson could have won that race out at Decatur, and man, he just was so close. He ended up wrecking. He was dominant there, and he's been so close to winning this season, but trying to win it here at Joltis. Peeks out in front right there off the top side, side by side with Perkins. He's gonna edge out in front with the lead there, but Perkins is gonna try and get back at him here, entering turn number 3. 5 wide and behind them though. That is for 3rd place there. They're 5 wide. You can run 5 wide, no problem, but it is really dangerous to do that. We're gonna check on our points leader of Jacob Hart, because he could make history as the first driver to go back-to-back winning back-to-back championships, and he could also be the second driver to get 2 or more championships. There's a wreck in front of him there. Oh boy, there's Malik Nevins, one of the final guys contending for the championship. Jacob Hart made it through the wreck. Kyle Collins made it through right there. Galligan's got a lot of hood damage there. Kyle Collins second in the standings, made it by Malik Nevins. Comes to this race 120 points back. Actually, an entire 2 races back. He needed to do something amazing here today, and he's involved. Luke Martin, 3rd in the standings. He's involved. I think he might be. How's his front end looking? Oh, it's pretty bent in there. You can see it there. 3rd in the point standings, Luke Martin is. And the hood is kind of bent up there. He's going to have to hope that he can keep that car on the track to manage some points. Taggart comes into this race 12th in the point standings. Only about 20 or so points behind. 10th in the point standings, Sean Galligan. Galligan's 10th in the points, and he was involved in this wreck as well. James Shelley, the 500 winner, has some damage there as the hood as well. And Shelley comes into this race just like Malik Nevins. Not much comfort room. He needed to make up a lot of points here today, and he might as well say his championship hopes are done. And another guy contending to be inside the top 10 in the points, Jake Bassinger. He was also involved in this as well. Looking right there. Oh, Malik Nevins and Matt DeLeo hooked right there. James Shelley right there. Look at this. Malik Nevins and Matt DeLeo just could not get off each other. There they went. And Luke Martin nowhere to go. He did not even see that coming. Up the track there was Chambers there. Fitzwater got a piece of it as well. But look at Malik Nevins hit Richard Johnson there. Jacob Hart was really close there. But then you can see right there guys getting clipped there. Oh, I think that's Kyle Collins there. Yes, that's Kyle Collins. Wow. We're going to have to take some onboards there, because some guys contending for this championship. Wow, Jacob Hart missed it. Everyone in the championship battle but Jacob Hart and Ryan Acosta got involved. On board with a serious championship contender, Kyle Collins. Man, was he lucky that that did not hurt him as much as I thought it was going to be. Well, this should be interesting to see how things are going to play out. because some guys are trying to secure themselves a spot inside the top 10 in the points. Like James Shelley and Ryan Acosta, they're trying to secure themselves a spot inside the top 10 in the point standings. I think Jacob Hart, Kyle Collins, and Luke Martin might have already secured themselves a spot inside the top 10 going into the round of DC. But we're going to have to check right here. Luke Martin is still on the racetrack, but he is slow. It's really lucky to be still running on the racetrack there. James Shelley the same way. Galligan is too. Malik Nevins, I think Malik Nevins and James Shelley, their hopes for a title is done. But right up here, there's Jacob Hart right there. He's around 20th right now. There's Ryan Acosta. He's one of them guys that has to make up some points here. He is nearly about 85 to 90 points back to Jacob Hart. He needs to desperately make up some points if he wants to be fighting for his second title, or for his first title, but his second title chase here. Jesse Turner is so strong on these super speedways. His 27 team has always been really strong on these restrictor plate tracks. He has came so close before in the 27 team to win these races. And Turner driving this underfunded car, the only car this whole season, the only driver this whole season that has raced in at least one race this season to not score over 100 points. Turner leads that lap there. Vince Allen, number 29 there. It's almost pretty clear that I don't think Allen is going to be inside the top 10 of the points. He's right there around 22nd in the points right now. And I think all he's hoping for is just to get a win this at the end of the season here and try and finish off the season in the top 20 in points. But you know how I do the points, guys. I usually put top 20 of the points at the end of the video, but on the website after the season 17 finale, I will post the points, the entire point sheet of all 33 drivers of this season so far. Of where they finished after this season, so you guys will know for sure. But boy, they're close again. Ashley Mace, who won this race back in Season 7. 10 seasons ago, she drove an underfunded car to be the second female driver ever in the Sony Cup Series to win. Mace in the 830 car, it's trying to get up there. Vince Allen, it's been a while since, I don't even think Vince has ever won a race. Vince Allen, number 29, I don't think he's ever won a race in the Sony Cup Series. No, he has not. I don't think he has. I might need to check again. No, I am right. Vince Allen has never won a Sony Cup Series race, but it very well can happen here today. It's going to be all about timing. And, boy, where's Kyle Collins in the 2 car? He's one of the guys that was also nearly involved in that last incident. He is working his way forward, but Togger is going to dive it to his inside. Collins needs to try and make up a little bit of points on that one car in front of him. That's his teammate. And right now as it runs, Luke Martin will be eliminated from the title. So would James Shelley. So would Malik Nevins. Where's that 44 car at? Of Ryan Acosta. Acosta is at the rear of the field. Acosta would be eliminated as well from the title. So it would be just them two. Jacob Hart and Kyle Collins fighting for the title. Collins on the inside with Nick Mays. There's another wreck behind him there. There they go. Ryan Acosta's involved in this one. Acosta's hopes of a championship is done and hitting the wall. And this might be the end of the race here. They're running back to the start-finish line here. Racing it back to the start-finish line. Vince Allen, Ashley Mace. 1-2 right now. Also, that 1 car and 2 cars side by side right there. That is going to be really big for them. Oh boy, but Ashley Mace is trying to get low of Vince Allen. Side by side, it's Vince Allen in the 29 who leads it back to the caution flag. And he might have won this race here. And he might have won his first Sony Cup Series race. He might have just been the first Allen, besides Andreas Allen, to win a Sony Cup Series race. Ryan Acosta, who was tailing along in the rear of the field, hanging in the back of the pack, was not so good there. We might have another chance to restart this race, but we might not. Let's get a replay. Here it is again, right here. Togger and Michael White. Togger trying to get inside the top 10 in the points. Michael White fighting to try and stay in the top 20. And there they went right there. Went back up the track, Jeffrey Lynn, James Fox, Michael White, they went around. And that's all she wrote right there. And there you go. Oh no! Boy, that's a big hit right there. Not Malik, that's Malik Nevins there tumbling. Wow, look at the tumbles that 11 takes. Oh boy, James Shelley and Kyle Collins, that looked like it was going to be really scary there, but they ended up keeping it away. Another view of it here. Malik Nevins leading this little pack around right here. Wow, that was a hard hit there. Malik Nevins just coming off his Rookie of the Season championship over there at Decatur, 2 races early. And now, a dangerous collision here as he's been being sent to a local hospital. On board Malik Nevins, this was a very heavy impact and it does not look very good. That was a bad wreck. Oh my god! Wow, that was dang, that was pretty bad there. We don't have very much medical conditions on Malik Nevins, but we're hoping for the best. This was a very dangerous collision as he was coming up on this wreck right here on 200 miles an hour. Oh my god, a driver's side impact too with Jake Bassinger, the season's 15 champion. Oh, and right there, Kyle Thomas. But that wasn't near as bad as Malik Nevins' incident there. Looking at it again, this was a hard hit. About 180 something miles an hour there, and then gets hit again by Jake Bassinger there. Driver's side impact. I did not like that wreck at all. Here's the flyby cam. Well guys, we are going to get restarted. Think good thoughts folks on that incident, but we are on the white flag. And this is going to be a big white flag lap here because you got Jacob Hart right there ahead of Kyle Collins. And that is going to be a good bit of points there. But Nick Mace is there as well. Ashley is there too. Vince Allen trying to hold off, get his first win in the Sony Cup Series. Sean Harple has a huge run with Nick Mace. And Kyle Collins back there needs to desperately make up some points here. He's looking low. Jacob Hart might lose it here. This is going to be big here. Nick Mace goes by his sister. Nick Mace would love to get a win here. He has struggled a lot here. He got his 20th win of the season back at Savannah earlier this season. Actually at Las Vegas. But Ashley Mace is charging back up top. The Mace siblings side by side. Jacob Hart is charging back on the top side as well. The outside group is where you need to be, looks like, at the end. But Kyle Collins is there. Nick Mace is looking for any sort of run. Looks up high. He gets blocked by Vince. Vince is trying to hold off here. Final turn coming up. Nick Mace in the 48 car. Number 1 and 2 cars side by side back there. This will be pretty big back there. Nick Mace and Vince Allen, they're side by side. Coming to the checker flag. Vince Allen looking for win number 1. Nick Mace looking for win number 21. Coming to the finish line. Allen, Mace. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Allen at the line. And I think Jacob Hart actually beat the number 2 car there. Jacob Hart will get 6. That means he gets 30 points. And that means right there 22 for Kyle Collins. 22 points for the 22 points for the 2 car of Kyle Collins and 28 points for Jacob Hart. That means he gains a total of 6 bonus points, and that means right there, I'm pretty sure where Luke Martin finished. Did he get any points here? Luke Martin did not. And Ryan Acosta of course, he is out. No, he ain't. He's actually still running. James Shelley, he didn't get no points either. And, of course, Malik Nevins, he's out of it as well. So, that means it's going to be a mano. Jacob Hart, Kyle Collins are going to be fighting it out in DC for the championship. 27 points is going to be the separation of them two. Everyone else is eliminated from the title. And Jacob Hart, Kyle Collins. It's just going to be them two right there. Kyle Collins is going to be trailing Jacob Hart by 27 points going into Washington, D.C. for the final round. Can Jacob Hart tie Richard Johnson for 2 titles of the Sony Cup Series? No one has 2 titles but Richard Johnson. We've seen it many a times. People come so close to tying Richard Johnson with 2 championships, but it's never been done. No one has ever been able to tie Richard Johnson with 2 championships, and no one has ever been able to go back-to-back, winning back-to-back titles. Jacob Hart trying to pull history here, and his teammate behind him, Kyle Collins, I think it's the season 16 Rookie of the Season. Kyle Collins, he's got a lot on his shoulders here to try and beat the champion of his teammate, Jacob Hart in DC. Who will come on top as champion? We'll find out.